Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin tonight, do me one favor. Take out your cell phone out of your pocket, your purse, your handbag, whichever you have it in, and take a look at it. About 50% of you guys will have an iPhone. 50% of you guys will have some other cellular device, whether it be a Samsung, a Huawei, an HTC, Google Pixel, something to that variety. But chances are most of you have a cell phone. Tonight I'm going to present you with the idea and the reason and explanation as to why you should not purchase the new iPhone. Recently, we've seen the release and the descriptions of the iPhone 11. The iPhone 11 launched about 2 weeks ago, and it is of course not the first of its kind, being the 11th in the generation. My pitch to you tonight is why you shouldn't buy that phone. Now, it's not just the iPhone 11, it's all iPhones in general. Now, the first question you have to ask yourself when purchasing a new phone, especially an iPhone, is what does this new model, what does it bring? What extra does it have? What does this upgrade bring you that your current phone or another device does not do? Now, the big marketing point on the iPhone 11 is the 3 cameras. Interesting fact, it's not the first of its kind. While the iPhone 11 is the first to have 3 cameras in the iPhone family, the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus also have 3 cameras, as well as the Note. The Google Pixel, I believe, is now working on 2. So it's not the first to have multiple cameras, both front-facing or forward-facing. Next, very important part is to take a look at the price. Chances are you're going to pay over $1,000 to upgrade your phone, whether that's up front or through a lease. Now, when leasing a phone, you generally only pay between $10 and $30 a month for your device, and sometimes that locks you into a 12, 18, or 24-month period. After that time is done, you can just upgrade your phone again. Now, doing that generally saves you a little bit of money because at the end you're offered to purchase your phone for roughly $20 to $100. Now, if you take time and do the math, that's generally going to be $800 or so. It's going to be cheaper to lease your phone. However, comparing prices on some of the largest networks, including Sprint and Verizon, iPhones are approximately $20 to $25 a month leased, while the latest Pixel, which is Google's phone, or the Samsung device, which is the Galaxy or the Note, is going to run you approximately $15 to $22. So not a drastic price difference, but it's marginal. Next, you can also take a look at what the hardware presents, what advantages an iPhone has versus any other driver, as well as the software. The interesting note about the iPhone is all of their products run the same operating system, an OS. Now, iOS, of course, the iPhone operating system, is the same across all of their drivers. And eventually, after a certain point, the iPhones stop receiving updates once the newest flagship phone has been released. However, Samsung, Google, HTC, Huawei, all the other large brands generally continue to release OS updates up to 3 to 5 years after you've purchased the phone, saving you time and money, not requiring you to upgrade, but still offering you the same services and products. Now, of course, there are some exceptions as to why you might want to purchase an iPhone. Perhaps if you contain the entire iPhone or Apple ecosystem in your house. If you have a MacBook, or an Apple computer, or Apple's TV connection devices. Once they all work together, they communicate and they create an ecosystem. And once you have one of the same device, and they're all under the same brand, they communicate better, and Apple has worked that very well. All their OSs function and look the same. Therefore, there's not a huge learning curve when learning new things. However, if you take a look at something like the Google Pixel uses the OS that we see with both our Gmail, the Google search engine, Google Sheets, Docs, Drive, all of them. It's all wrapped up into the same OS, therefore providing a new sense of familiarity. That way you don't have to step out too far out of your comfort zone, but it's still offered at a lower price point. So, with our factors of the value, what it costs, and the general exceptions. These are my reasons and ideas as to why I think you shouldn't purchase the new iPhone. Now, of course, my word is not law. There are plenty of opinions to go around. However, with the research that I have attached and the research that I presented today, I hope to provide you with enough detail, reasons, and explanations to possibly dissuade you from purchasing the new iPhone and spending over $1,000 on a device that you may not need. Thank you for your time. My name is Jonathan Russman. These are my thoughts.